Be fine, and I stuck up for him because everyone was killing him on social media, so I'm done with that. So if you want to talk about that a little later, you can. Allison Gibson. Allison, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
Do you miss me at all?
I miss you so much.
Yes.
I used to see you at least once a month or more.
At least, and hanging out.
Having withdrawals. So
yes,
thank
you. I knew that was happening. I was waiting for that, having the Tony to withdrawals, because we would do the gym.
Yes,
we would
the gym
video
was my favorite. I still want to go back. We still need to do a repeat.
You and Shannon the dude doing the bar class or whatever that was.
It was Rumble.
What was it called? Rumble class.
Yeah, it
was hilarious and awesome. It was awesome. Of course, she used to work for 25 again, and now we are here talking about your friend, Kevin Chitwood.
Yes.
I want to, before we talk about Chitwoodstock, which is happening this weekend, it is the second annual.
This is the second annual.
Kevin Chitwood, tell me the story. Spring break.
Yeah, well, Kevin, I've known the Chitwood family for quite some time. Our families go to St. Albert the Great. Of course, their daughter is now in high school. But Kevin committed his life to the community and volunteering. His biggest talent was giving his time. And so his daughter got involved with American Turners at the circus, and she's incredible. And he actually got so involved at Turner's that he performed with her on occasion, helped put the productions on, and also, took time out of his personal schedule to revitalize and kind of build some life back into Turner's. But he did that with everything. I mean, he coached teams at St. Albert, and just everything that he's gotten involved with, he puts, 200% in. And so his vision, before he died last year, over spring break, actually going out in the ocean, saving his daughter and his friend's life.
Yeah, that's the story I was looking for.
Yeah.
He had, there was rough seas at, in spring break, and everybody goes to Panhandle. That's in the news today. Is either Destin or they were in
Gulf Shores.
They were in Gulf Shores. And his daughter and her friend got in some trouble in the riptides, correct?
Yeah, he kind of spotted that they were in danger and went out to kind of save them, and unfortunately, kind of went into cardiac arrest after the fact. You imagine all the adrenaline going and fighting the waves, going after your daughter and their best friend, and unfortunately, it did not survive that horrific event. And
were you down there at the time? Were you on vacation? You in Louisville?
I was not, but I had, close friends that were, and heard accounts firsthand, and it was very traumatic. And trying to take a tragedy and build a legacy on what the mark that he made on the community, and he really wanted to have some major events at Turner's and get more people there. And my brother-in-law has been in music for years, and he had many conversations with my brother-in-law about doing a music fest there. And so it quickly became, we've got to do this, and we want to do it quick. And so we did our first one in September of last year, and it was a huge success. And we're going to do it again this year, which is this Saturday, and it's from 2 to midnight at Turner's. All day music. We have music acts every hour, and we have the Turner Circus that's going to be performing. We have music. There's also an indoor lounge, so it'll be music in there, and a food trucks. We also have arts and crafts vendors that are going to be on display. And the sole purpose of the event is there is a Chitwood Foundation in his honor, and out of the monies that the event raises, we will provide scholarships to liked individuals like Kevin. So we've actually given 2 this year to an Assumption High School student and a Trinity High School student that exemplifies what Kevin did in the community. And then we've also supported some other organizations that were important to the Chitwood Foundation and to the Chitwood family, and also to Turner's. And we'll continue to do that. We have some great music gals and musicians are donating their time. Most of them knew Kevin, and so they were happy to do that. And we've also had some great sponsors to come on board this year, and so we're really excited.
Is any of the bands I'm going to know, or are these all just friends of Kevin, or
Oh, yeah.
just getting your phone out like you need to get a list?
Legends that are playing.
For people that don't know where Turner's are, describe that.
Yeah, it's on River Road. It's kind of a hidden jewel, a huge parking lot, and it's a huge facility. And there's
it's right next to it's the next street after the River House, right? And yeah.
It's beautiful. It has a great view, and if anything, it's worth coming down for the view.
If you see the football goal, that's the field right there. You can probably park there and go on in. I know that because we used to have our practice for grade school football there. There'd be some cars still parked in the field.
Probably.
On Saturday morning practices.
Probably. And it's going to be great weather this weekend. It's going to finally feel like fall.
Right.
So get a jacket and, bring a chair, bring a blanket. It is $20 a ticket, but 18 and under are free, and it is a family-friendly event. We're having a whole kids area as well. But we're going to have Johanna, PMA, which is a reggae
Johanna.
band.
I love Johanna.
Yeah, the Starting Five, Famous on Friday.
Johanna was Goodnight Maxine back in the day. Yeah, right? You remember that? Yeah.
Stumper and the Plaid Rabbits, you know those guys.
Huge.
Southern Sirens, Electric Garden, and the War Hippies.
Oh, the War Hippies.
Now they're going to be closing us down that night.
Oh,
so it's going to be a great time, and like I said, bring your kids during the day and then find a home for them in the evening and, stay with us until midnight.
That's actually a really hell of a lineup there. Good job on that one.
Yeah.
It was. I know because, the Catholic thing, it went through pretty fast what was happening and how it went down. And I know you guys put that together pretty quickly last year, and I was so glad it was a huge success. And I hope it just keeps growing. And I'm so glad that they've been able to do a scholarship for Assumption and Trinity. That's great.
Yeah, we hope to do more. We don't want to limit it to just certain schools. Those were, Kevin went to Trinity and his daughter's at Assumption. So those were our...
And his family is doing well?
Yeah, his wife, Bobby, is amazing. She kind of let her friends and family take control last year, but she's actually played a pretty vital role in the planning and her vision for it this year, and her daughter has had her say in things as well. So, we like to think it's more of a celebration and a tribute to him, really.
Allison, it's always great to see you.
Yes, it's great to see you.
We miss you around here, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So this weekend, again, 2 o'clock, Saturday, Turner's, all-day music, goes to a great event.
Yep.
Kevin Chitwood lost his life a couple of years ago at spring break, saving his daughter and her friend from drowning. So please get on out there and see them. All right, short break. We'll come back. News Radio 840, WHAS.
This report is brought to you by Maximum Smart Security Lights at Costco.
News Radio 840 WHAS. Traffic.
Heading into downtown this afternoon, watch for heavy traffic because of a couple of